What's going on, people? It's your boy Tone back with another video. Today, we got your boy Skip Bayless, man, out here talking crazy on Twitter. Let's just go ahead and dive into it. Come on. So this is the tweet that actually got him in a little bit of hot water, man. Let's go ahead and see what he says. So he says, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems irrelevant, right? So of course he faced a ton of backlash from people from all types of backgrounds, right? It wasn't just sports, it was kind of like around the world came together for this one moment, man. So of course what he's referring to here is the Damar Hamlin situation, where he pretty much went into a cardiac arrest, like live on the field, man. It was crazy. He had players huddling around him, praying, people around the world watching, praying for him. And for this tweet to come out the way it did, it made Skip look very, very bad. So the following day on Undisputed, Shannon Sharpe didn't show up, and people were starting to speculate what's going on. Where's he at? Did he quit? Because of his tweet. The following day, which is today, Shannon showed up, and it got a little interesting.
Good morning. Yes.
Good morning.
There's been a lot of speculation of why I wasn't on air yesterday, and I won't get into speculation or conjecture, innuendo, but I will say this. In watching that game on Monday night, what happened to Damar Hamlin struck me a little different. As a brotherhood in the NFL, when injuries happen, when we know injuries are a part of the game, I've seen guys suffer ACLs and Achilles tear, but I've never seen anybody have to be revived and fight for their life on the field. So it struck me a little differently because I remember seeing my brother paralyzed on the field temporarily, and he was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me finish.
All right, okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead, let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hold you. I've never seen Skip interrupt the introduction during Shannon Sharpe's monologue.
I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me finish.
All right, okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
You couldn't help it.
Go ahead, let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting me.
Well,
you could have came back, Skip.
Well, I thought.
Skip, just let.
I didn't know you were going to bring up
No,
this.
I was just going to say, Skip. I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where Damar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not get into your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
So over the last couple of weeks, we've all seen their back and forth become more intense, and what we've seen so far is how Skip will almost start to become disrespectful towards Shannon Sharpe and his profession. So people are starting to speculate this could be the end of the show. This could be the beginning of the end. We don't know that for sure, but I mean, this is crazy though. Let's get back into it.
I was going to do, but you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No. Clearly, the bosses wanted you to offer explanations, so clearly somebody.
No, they did not have. Nobody.
Let's go, Jen.
He said, wrap it up.
Remain with Damar Hamlin.
That's where the focus should have been, and not on the football game. Yes, let's go, Jen. Thank you.
So we've seen the somewhat steady decline of the continuity between Skip and Shannon Sharpe over the time. And people are just starting to call it what it is, man. We understand controversy sells. We understand that having a hot take is how you stay number one. But a lot of people took it personal what he said on that tweet. Here we got Matt Barnes. You know, it ain't a beef until Matt Barnes get into it, man. All right, it's not official. So let's just see what he has to say.
Top of the morning. I haven't really spoke on this Skip Bayless situation because I wanted to see if he had any remorse after what he said Monday. And, you know, obviously what he said, first of all, Skip is a professional in this realm, was very highly respected, and it's put in years of work. So, you know, when people say, you know, read the whole tweet, he said the game was irrelevant. He knew he had to put that at the end of the bullshit he was saying, hoping that we didn't see through the bullshit. Because how he truly felt was his original first sentence, that how can they even cancel this? There's too much of them. That's how he really felt. But he's very intelligent, and he knew that if he put, you know, somehow this game seems irrelevant now, that some people wouldn't see through his bullshit and arrogance and blatant disrespect for Damar. Fast forward that, I just feel of late he's been very, very, very disrespectful and out of pocket, and that's normal, but he's been that way to Shannon. And
Right.
You can see Shannon bite his tongue. You can see him, do deep breaths.
Yeah.
From not jumping across that table and wringing that man's neck.
And that's definitely something you got to speak on, right? Because we're watching Shannon Sharpe continuously take shots from Skip Bayless, bite his tongue, I guess speak down, and not show that aggression that, these guys really pissing me off. And he's showing that patience and that reserve he has as a man, because I think the last one that he kind of took personal was the one he's talking about Tom Brady, how he's so much better than Shannon Sharpe. It's not even close. And during that interview, during that back and forth, you can see Shannon Sharpe like, yo, I'll knock you out of here, bro. But shout out to him, man, because you got to give him credit, man. He's showing reserve. He's showing patience. He's showing how to conduct yourself as far as, like, even if you're in a debate which you don't agree with the other person to the T, how to control your emotions and control your feelings, man. And continue to still be aware of what's going on, and not just go off with how you feel. So shout out to Shannon Sharpe on that, man.
And it makes good TV. Remember, controversy sells. So of course Fox are going to want to keep those type of ratings. But I know personally, that I've had to diffuse two situations, one with the coach and one with the NBA player. They wanted to fuck Skip up. Personally, I've had to do it.
Damn.
One was this year, one was last year. But personally, I had to reach out to Unc and set up a conversation for people who wanted to fuck Skip up. But, luckily cooler heads have prevailed. But, I mean, I just see it's just gone too far, in my opinion. And again, Shannon's had a lot of love, or does have a lot of love for Dude, but you could even see Shannon's fed up. And someone's going to end up hurting Skip because his ego, his arrogance, his disrespect has kind of always been on this level. But now I think it's going to a new level, and now he's disrespecting his co-host and Shannon, and again, someone, they've had a great working relationship over the years, but this dude Skip is all bad, and he thinks that he could say and do what he wants, and there isn't going to be any repercussions.
So that kind of ties into what we were saying earlier, right? So we've seen the relationship kind of decay over the last few weeks, but what's interesting to me was after he got called out for the initial tweet, man, he went back and backpedaled crazy. Check this one out. So this is the tweet following the backlash. Nothing is more important than that young man's health. That was the point of my last tweet. I'm sorry that was misunderstood, but health is all that matters. Again, everything else is irrelevant. I prayed for him and will continue to do so. So even on the show, when Shannon was saying, hey, are you going to take that tweet down from what you were saying about him, like, and how the game's more important, basically? Hey, listen, man, Skip doubled down. He said, nah, bro, I'm not taking the tweet down. I stand by what I say. My bosses ain't saying nothing crazy about it. Pretty much, I don't care. It is what it is. And so far from what I'm seeing, you guys, the back and forth between the two is just going downhill. It's personal shot after personal shot, and it can only end bad from here. So make sure you guys click like, subscribe to this content. And as always, man, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about the situation. All right, so he stays? Should he be fired? Should he be penalized? Let's talk about it. Until next time.
If I should die at a young age, I thank the Lord for giving me a break. If I should die at a young age, I thank the Lord for giving me a break. Cause I'll probably live forever, ever, probably live forever, ever, probably live forever, ever, I'll probably live